first and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Now it's Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Watch 36 to Mike.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Cincinnati. 48 yards. First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. With his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Good. Makes the score Bengals 7, Bears nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
21-yard line.
Now back to throw. Man open, it's good. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now it's a quarterback rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon. And guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. On the ground, it's Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up.
3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll look to throw here. The screen pass here to Cohen. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Fielded just inside the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
He'll look to throw, sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle right twice for the encore.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Montgomery, the ball carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
It's just me. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
Intended for Darnell Mooney.
So on 4th down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal.
On for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is up and through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3.
14.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter.
Tight end right. Hey, 4 down. My game. Set the target.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
Bears 3.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Mike 36.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
You can't block me.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Mike 36. Dragon 60. Ain't no such thing as a look.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzomah. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
bring one out for Boyd. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 5.
First and goal.
A big play there for the Bengals. And even 40 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
He's checking. Jim.
They'll give it to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's a screen pass. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Third and goal. Burrow eluding the pressure right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20.
This is too easy right here.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So how about that? You draft him in the first round back in April, hoping he'll make some plays for you. And now look at this. Instant dividends. A pick 6 in his very first NFL game.
Put that ball on the mantle at home, young man.
Santos with the extra point. And that makes it a 14-10 bowl game.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
They're on 31-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15. After the penalty, it's Mixon. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Who's down with it?
First and 10 at the 46.
Oh, man.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right.
How the fuck is he throwing the ball so far? This nigga Burrow keeping this nigga in the game.
Second down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside,
That shit downright disrespectful.
and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Robinson. 16 yards, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that
What
the
you
play
on?
caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Why?
Maybe I'm wrong, but it
Who was
looked
supposed to
like
play? You?
opted to keep that. I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but
Oh, they said my nigga was out of bounds. No.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go, baby.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
There we go.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times
And nigga Jock called me and was like, hey, Neff, he was like, you don't trust me? I was like, what you mean? He was like, you gonna do the website for me? I was like, man, nigga ain't got the, I said, nigga ain't got the codes and none of that shit for that no more. And then I was like, I had to check with Alexis, but I'm more than sure, you know, like, that's something that had to be started from scratch. So he was like, oh shit. He was like, I got you. He was like, I might not be able to, do it all at once, but he was like, I'll pay you something, and, you know. I was like, well, I'll talk to I'll get back with you.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks,
I like playing the league.
no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point's not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Other than that, I really didn't care. Cause I was, no, when he asked me about the ball, I was like, oh.
The Bears offense ready to go for the next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Complete.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. There he goes left side.
That's how we do.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays, but you also have to have good feel as well because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. Room here to run. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Chicago. Marquise Goodwin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it can change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Take it in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Y'all let this nigga score on the dumbest, longest play just now. Blow myself right before halftime.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Gonna let one fly for Robin. He's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
The crazy thing is that this nigga got 2 touchdowns. One was on a pick 6. That nigga, something Stewart picked that bitch off. Wasn't no catching that nigga. And fucking, this nigga did a fucking wide receiver screen, a good one. And I was lazy on the tackle, and that nigga took that bitch to the crib. I forgot that nigga was that fast.
Make it to the 25.
That nigga took the fuck off.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix
What's wrong with you, boy?
And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked.
I'm with that boy every step. He tried to bird beat. That was a good ass struggle, but fuck, I had to be on that nigga by the hardest. Send that nigga through 18 picks, man.
Try and get it back little by little
instead
of in big chunks.
Mike, 55. Check, 55. 19 Mike 55.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
I think a major focus at the halftime means had to be
Trying to truck bitch.
create space for the running game to get operated.
Is that bitch moving?
That to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying
bitch about to blow.
teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They'll roll him out right, and he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Deep ball for Goodwin, and that is caught.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play.
Oh, what a lot of wide open. This nigga starting to razzle dazzle.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Give him 8 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Montgomery. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Eli Apple. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Number 12,
Allen Robinson, an 80-yard touchdown, and the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 20.
I'll make sure I stream all 16 of my games this year.
At their own 24-yard line.
I only did 2 last year. That was the game of the week.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. DJ Reader there on the tackle.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
55 is mine, guys. 55. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We're 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Now this one complete.
No, I did not stay with that nigga. I did not think that nigga was going to throw it. That nigga threw that over.
35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Oh, I'm winning.
At the 35-yard line.
It's 31-17. He drove all the way down there to the goal line, and I picked them all.
With a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Montgomery. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll set up a throw. Deep ball for Goodwin.
God damn, that nigga fast.
Touchdown, Bears.
Nigga Goodwin killing my ass.
Goodwin. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
Now, that's one thing I like, though, so
Touchdown.
Makes the score Bengals 31.
is the ability not to be bullshitting with niggas.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one
Here
gets
we go,
behind
pissing me
you.
off.
That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up a long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Come on, Jimmy B.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man.
It's the Bengals.
31-24. 3rd and 7 for me, but she's getting tight, Ben.
As we start the 4th. Now Bengals on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Burrow will throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
See? Gunner was talking that shit. I told him T. Higgins get on that 5 wide. Catch it at the right time.
He's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
So you got to hit him. A couple of oof. And
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. Flashy little move, but unable to reach the 40.
On the carry.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
On 2nd down, Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
To Joe Mixon.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They run for it with Mixon. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run with Mixon. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st.
Cincinnati.
From the 13 now, they will. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, this game's over.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. They got a yard on 1st, 2 on 2nd, and 3 here on 3rd. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
4th down.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Roll into those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Man open, it's Goodwin. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Bears first down.
Back to throw again. He's going to let it fly. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Hey, I'm fucking with this nigga hard even though I shouldn't be.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
I'm Joseph bad as a motherfucker.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll run with Mixon. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. That one a back-breaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
Oh.
First down, Bengals.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Mixon. Mixon with a 1st down and more. And down to the 16-yard line. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to go.